Hello there, people, and welcome to another episode of Whose Line Is It Anyway? Oh, wait, that's not right. Welcome to my channel, Pop Fiction. If you've never visited, we basically are a Funko Pop channel, and tonight we're going to be unboxing a few packages that I picked up from Mecari. Not one, but two packages. This one is, as you can see, kind of oddly packaged, but you know what? We'll open it anyway. Also, there is a raffle win that I will show, and if you want to see what I have, stick around, because we're going to bring on those pops. And guess what? We are back. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. I don't know why I particularly needed to say that 3 times, but welcome back to my channel. As I said, we'll be unboxing a couple of packages from Mecari. But first, I have picked up a few subscribers this week. I believe our total now is 41. So we are not far from that 50 subscriber mark, and who knows, maybe we'll be doing a giveaway soon. You'll just have to keep watching to find out. But thank you to those who did subscribe. You are awesome, and I hope you guys enjoy checking my channel out. So, as always, let's do this at the beginning. If you're new to the channel, be sure hit that subscribe button. Pop the notification bell so you'll be alerted when I post new material. Of course, you'll want to like the video. I mean, I like the video. Of course you should like the video. And naturally, comments are awesome. They, well, they're just awesome. Can't really say more than that. And before we get goofy, which is how I would describe the video tonight, I definitely got a little goofy. And I'll be the first to admit that sometimes my reasoning and logic behind what I do sometimes is a mystery to me. But before we get into the pops, there is a game store where I live that also sells DVDs and Blu-rays. And most of them are pretty cheap. Most Blu-rays are like $1.99, and most DVDs are like $1. You can get like full seasons for $1.99. Now, of course, some of the newer stuff's a little more expensive, but you have to see this. I mean, come on. I picked up Ultraman, or the Ultraman collection. I think it's like the second collection. Who does not like Ultraman? However, it seems like anytime I try and discuss Ultraman, no one seems to have a freaking clue what I'm talking about. Please ignore that buzzer. That was my dryer going off. I really have to stop timing things during videos. It's ridiculous. But anyway, so Ultraman, nobody knows what it is when I'm talking about it. If you've never seen it, it is one of the greatest, cheesiest B-style television shows that ever existed. I watched it in the 80s growing up as a child. I used to have to get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning because I can't remember exactly what time, but I know it was like 5, 6 a.m. that it came on. And I loved it. It's a kind of Godzilla-ish, but basically it's like this guy turns into a superhero called Ultraman, and he fights all these huge, like, you know, just cheesy, you would just have to watch it. I believe, or it is my theory, that someone took Ultraman, combined him with Ultron, and that's how Power Rangers came to be. I can't, prove that, but it's a theory. Anyway, so we're going to move on so that this isn't a hugely long video. But They're on Instagram. There is a guy or a couple of guys. They call themselves Collectible Geeks, and they're trying to start up doing some raffles. Their first raffle, which I thought was a really cool idea, but I don't guess anyone else did. They tried to take 5 minis and combine them into one raffle. And the slots were pretty cheap, and you had like 5 different levels or 5 different tiers, and you could buy 3 slots. And if you wanted those 3 slots in 3 different tiers, you could have them in 3 different tiers. And basically they would pick a winner from each tier, and then those 5 winners would be entered into the final drawing. Blah, blah, blah. So their very first drawing, it was only me and one other guy. I had gotten 2 slots and he had gotten 1. And he picked up the main prize, which I have to admit really sucks because there was a Leon Kennedy pop that I would have really liked to have had. But I ended up with what they call their second chance drawing. Normally that would be for anyone who was not picked for the main raffle, but because there were only 2 of us, I got to pick from the second chance pops. So I picked Mr. Deadpool as Bob Ross, which is a cool pop, and it is a pop that I had planned on picking up and have been planning on picking up. I mean, Deadpool is awesome, but let me just say, Bob Ross is a national treasure. Don't you forget that. Gotta love Bob Ross. There's nothing better than happy little trees. Anyway, check out Collectible Geeks on Instagram. In fact, I will leave a link in the video description. Be sure and go support them. They've switched to doing like the main raffle with mini raffles now, and I think they're like on tier 3 that they're trying to fill up. There's only a couple of slots left. Pretty cheap. Be sure to check them out. Try and get that mini filled up, because I know they're struggling a little bit. And not that I'm a big channel and have a lot of subscribers, but I have a few, so anything I can do to help support someone else, I'm more than happy to. Now, let's get into what we picked up. Mecari. Mecari is my friend. I like Mecari. So, this is one of those pops, or one of those instances that I was referring to, in which my logic may seem a little odd, because this pop doesn't really fit into my collection. But how cute. Even put a little bow. Nice touch. Looks to be well packaged. It's a little bow with... Okay. Lots of bubble wrap. And looks to be in a protector. So, really got to say, excellent job on the shipping. The bow was definitely a nice little touch. Got a laugh out of that. And no, I'm wrong. It's not in a protector, but you might see a slight mark or 2 on it. But overall, it looks to be in pretty good shape. But anyway, the pop that doesn't fit into my collection would be the bunny from Toy Story. And the logic behind it, I don't necessarily collect Disney nor Toy Story, but I do not have any pops that are flopped. And I wanted at least one pop in my collection that was flopped. I saw this, felt it was a good price, and so that's why I bought it. See? Told you. Odd, but, you know, that's me. Actually, I actually like this, to be honest. This is the first time I've actually seen a flocked pop, and I think it's pretty cool. And this bunny is just funky looking, to be honest. I haven't seen Toy Story 4, so don't hate on me, or do hate on me. I mean, whatever you prefer. Okay. Now this other package here definitely falls into goofy reasoning. Not really sure about the packing thus far on this one. As you saw from the bottom, that's a bit odd. Okay. So it basically looks to be a bunch of newspapers for packing, but the pops look to be bubble wrapped. So let me kind of shift through this mess of paper. And pull the pops out here, although that one already has left the bubble wrap. Okay, so let me take a little look at this. Yeah, this one does have a little bit of damage. But you know what, I'm not going to get real upset about it, because to be honest, I got this, number one, because it is very cheap. Number two, because I think it is absolutely ridiculous. And that would be the Spartan cheerleaders from Saturday Night Live. Here's the thing. I like Saturday Night Live to an extent. Not so much now that I'm older, the way I did when I was a teenager. I grew up during, you know, the Adam Sandler, Rob Schneider, David Spade. David Spade, I think, is comic genius, by the way. But the fact that somebody would make Will Ferrell a pop, and these two particular characters out of all the Saturday Night Live characters, I mean, to be honest, they're not that funny. And I know, you know, people will probably hate on me. I'm not a Will Ferrell fan. I know everybody's like, Ricky Bobby, but don't think it's that funny. Not to say he doesn't have movies that are funny. Anchorman was hilarious, but that was largely in part to the supporting cast. Don't think you can really put Steve Carell into a movie without it being good, because he is a comic genius also. And to give props where props are due, Will Ferrell did an amazing job in Stranger Than Fiction. Without a doubt, as far as Will Ferrell movie goes, Stranger Than Fiction is absolutely the best one he has done. Probably going to go with Anchorman as his second. Just not really a fan of his style of comedy. To me, he's basically another Jim Carrey, and again, to give props, the Number 27 and Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, amazing movies, love them. Why are you doing this stupid slapstick crap? I don't know, it's not my thing, but I'm just, you know, one person. Anyhow, there is one more pop. I know I'm getting off on a little tangent there, but there is one more pop, and it, of course, is a common. Sorry if you came thinking you were going to see something great. But this is one that I did want. And the Spartan cheerleader and this particular pop were really cheap bought together. This one looks to be in really good condition. And no, it is not the Chase. I wish it were. But I did pick up Mr. Wild Thing Ricky Vaughn from Major League. Love the Major League movies. Favorite character? That's going to be a kind of a cross-up because Jobu is pretty funny. Rube is funny. Tanaka is hilarious. God no mamas. Tanaka, probably, I'm going to have to go with Tanaka. But, and also I like Omar Epps better as Willie Mays Hayes than I did Wesley Snipes. Again, probably not a popular opinion. But I did really want Willie Mays, or Wild Thing Ricky Vaughn there. But I wasn't going to pay retail for it because it's not something I had to have, and as you probably know, it's not an extremely valuable pop. Just cool to have, especially at a really good price. And I know sometimes I stress on the whole cheap aspect of things, but good reason for that, because I will be probably making a bit less soon as I am doing a little bit of transferring in my line of work. So I will have to cut some corners, but I still plan on buying my pops. Anyway, there you have it. The, let's hope, goofiest video that I will ever make. I know it wasn't grand as far as the pops I bought, but hey, if I get a pop, I'm going to show you. So, you know, get used to it. But I hope you actually did like the video all the same. Stick around. Hopefully we will be hitting 50 subscribers soon, and I do plan on doing a little giveaway, so that's coming up. Again, check out Collectible Geeks. That link will be down below. And, well, take care everyone, and we will see you in the upcoming video.